Make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It shows the most. That's the most. JerCrispy, look back in the video. The internet has a troll problem. Well, he should have said the internet had a trolling problem, not troll. Troll, like trolling problem. But this is by Sparky Thoughts. I don't know why his username is that, but let's get it.
Sparky's Thoughts.
The internet troll. Behind most internet trolls,
That nigga look like Rico. That nigga look like Rico, but he's like with a big old nose. No offense.
tragedy, tragic lack of sunlight, a gaming chair that smells like straight butt and defeat, people that haven't left their house in months. Most importantly, someone who desperately wants you to argue with them or just give them some sort of acknowledgement at all. They don't have to think about their real life. So this is a video that I wanted to make for
stupid ass shit, bro. The fuck, bro? Be asking the most dumbest shit. Man. God.
Seeing examples of this shit every single day. And if you guys are paying attention to the subject
anyways, what I was about to say, yeah, so the trolls basically they like, if you stop paying attention to these trolls, bro, life will go a long way, bro. Because all these trolls is trying to get some clickbait, clicks, clip farm. Nowadays, everything is just, it's strange, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Just, they need the attention. It's like that one girl, that one ex-girlfriend that you didn't like. She broke up with you, and now you got some money on you. Now she want to talk to you, and you keep knowing her, so she just pulling up to your house, talk about, please take me back, please.
For most of my recent videos, a lot of the problems that I touch on derive from internet trolls. And while you guys are probably thinking that I'm gonna sit here and just bash internet trolls because they stink, don't shower, and live for online attention, that's not really what I'm going to do here. There's a lot of people that shit on individuals that cause controversy online all the time. And quite frankly, the people causing controversy are making more money than them with little consequence. And quite frankly, this shit be funny. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't entertained occasionally by some Twitter hate thread talking about some random creator that prior to me reading that thread I didn't even know existed, and now I'm reading a thread talking about some drama that they got into. Like, it's entertaining. I'd be lying if I said I didn't indulge in it myself. What upsets me about internet trolls is just how much power they have. In my personal opinion, I feel like they single-handedly control the landscape of the internet. We have actively watched the death of a lot of creator relationships simply due to people in their communities controlling the narrative of what everyone thinks about these creators while having to bear none of the consequences, even so much to the point that we don't know what their faces look like. I'm not even necessarily pushing for change. I just really want you guys to understand how much power internet trolls have and really just take a dive into the psychology of these people to really see how much weight these people should really be holding, not just on the internet, but in society. So with that being said, let's get into it. The psychology of internet trolls. Let's do something that a lot of internet trolls aren't going to like, right? There's a lot of people that are going to watch this video that will probably be offended by this. And to that, I honestly say, I don't give a fuck. That means I'm doing my job. I'm going to do something that a lot of these people aren't going to like. I want you guys to ask yourself this. What type of person does it take to become a full-time internet troll? What does their real life look like?
Oh, shit. I can give you 5 examples. A dude that never talked to a girl. A dude who never approached to a chick. Try to make fun of other people knowing he's lying on his shit. And he out of big, and lying to himself saying, yeah, I'm that guy, but no, truly, he's not that guy.
What does the food that they eat look like? What is their relationships like with people within their own lives?
No.
You guys lack the imagination to put that together yourself. I personally think that it derives from a real lack of emotional fulfillment.
And number 6, they don't have friends like that. They only got these 2 friends, and now they gonna fall off one thing.
Within their own lives. In real life, oftentimes they have little to nothing. They're not getting their emotional needs met, so they seek that online. It's cheap dopamine. One snarky comment that probably ruins somebody's day and in other aspects week. Now you may be wondering, Why do they seek negative attention specifically? There's a lot of things that you can get acknowledged for on the internet that are positive as well, right? And while that's true, negative attention is just the easiest shit to seek after. Let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Negativity garners the most attention and the best outcome while taking the least amount of effort possible. If you look through your favorite creators' comment sections, they get thousands of positive feedback, whether it's about their appearance, the quality of the video, how detailed their background looks. Then there's that one cancer, that one negative comment. You guys think it's
do. That one negative comment that they always have a picture on and stuff. They never show their real face, and they can't be private and stuff like that, and they be thinking that stuff funny and cute till somebody in real life just be tracking where they live at and then pull up where they stay at and then beat their ass and then go home and post a video of them getting their ass whooped and tag you along with it, then you're gonna feel some type of way.
Incidents that oftentimes that is the one comment that the creator will choose to respond to instead of taking the time to reply to the thousands of positive comments that they got. The one negative comment can completely ruin their day and shift the outcome of whatever it is that they put out. It's just how the human brain works. Let's say a new movie comes out and there's a bunch of positive discourse surrounding it on the internet. Everyone thinks it's a good movie, but you guys get the point. Everyone agrees that it's a great piece of art, it's a great movie, whatever. All I would have to do if I hated my life and wanted attention is hop on Twitter and say that it sucks. And 9 times out of 10, it is more likely to get more engagement than me glorifying it. All I'm doing is offering a contradicting perspective in a negative direction, and 9 times out of 10, I didn't even have to watch the movie. So you see how I can get all that attention? It's like investing in Bitcoin in 2008. I put nothing in, and I'm getting the biggest outcome that I can possibly get. So there's just so much to talk about. Actually, you're wrong. You didn't watch the movie. You don't know anything about what it is that you're making a negative comment about. Yeah, you're 100% right. So why are you still arguing with me? And this is my point. It is just so much easier with so minuscule effort to the point where, like, how can you tell people not to be a rage baiter? How can you tell people not to be an internet troll? 9.5 times out of 10 guys, you're not gonna meet an internet troll that likes their lives that much, man. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, obviously, there's levels to it. I'm talking about the internet trolls that getting people upset online all the time. Maybe not so much that guy that once in a while goes on under some random girl yapping for 2 minutes about makeup psychology or something. More so like people that spend all day being racist, spreading hate, and just live and thrive off of sheer negativity. They don't like their life. You've never met a positive person or someone that loves their life truly, that feels the need to make other people feel like shit. Trolls like to dump their insecurities and frustrations onto other people.
And then you gotta watch out too, because them niggas could be the same dudes that be putting all their fear out and all that other stuff, bro. Be the same people, right? They be the same people to try to ruin your day, try to say something bad about your opinion. Like let's say you said, "Oh yeah, man, One Punch Man is the greatest anime character." A nigga said, "Come out this be talking about that nigga." No, that nigga Luffy is debate greatest nigga. You know, them niggas is too good hand to hand combat. And they said, and then one guy said, "You know what, Goku suck ass." And then now you got like 50 niggas up commenting on that shit.
Because it's easier than them dealing with it themselves. The same power that they lack in their real lives, they can take back online by making someone else feel the same way that they feel. It's just classic bullying, which I also did talk about on this channel. And to make this even better, let's bring up the next point, the safety of anonymity. 9 times out of 10, when you're seeing some hate thread or some racist comment, have you guys ever noticed that it's always some fake random name, a cartoon profile picture, an anime profile picture, or some burner account that gives you like no lead of any trace of who this person could be in real life, right? It almost never comes from somebody's personal account. This is very intentional because when the internet doesn't know who you are, you don't have to bear any of the consequences for your actions. Offline conflict requires accountability. It requires guts. Those are the real trolls, in my opinion. They got my respect because you live for rage baiting so much to the point where you're willing to do it to someone's face and potentially get punched in yours just to get someone upset. I will always have respect for those types of people. You feel me? Now, granted, we don't have free health insurance in America, so you should probably, you know, be careful with that, but you got my respect. But online, you can do it at your own pace. There's zero consequences, and if it does ever get too much, which rarely it does, all you have to do is just get offline. Your victims have to be upset all day because you made a comment about their real appearance, and you're just behind a screen. You can go on about your life, forget that you even said that shit. It's like playing Grand Theft Auto on God mode. Unlimited health cheat, superpowers cheat, Super Saiyan 3 Goku 2009 YouTube edit cheat. Like, you just can't lose. Except San Andreas is the Aiden Ross Twitter com. Like, the escapism combined with the power dynamic is unbeatable. Get distraction from your own personal misery. You get to win arguments without risking anything, because you always get to win when you don't care. The other person is upset, and you get to feel powerful by making others mad.
Feel powerful, and then after, like, you just gonna forget after that 2 minutes, because somebody just gonna call you. You just gonna forget what happened, unless you and that person talk about what you did and stuff like that.
Giving you that emotional relief from the sad reality that in real life, you are powerless. And on the rare occasions, I'm just painting the picture to you guys, why people are internet trolls, the amount of power that they have, why they do what they do, and why it's effective. They literally can't lose. I just want you guys to come to your own conclusion. I'm not here to convince you guys to do anything. I just want to ask you a question. Is this something that is worth feeling like shit for the rest of your week? Because the other aspect of things that rarely happens, but when it does, is very telling, is what happens when the mask slips? What happens when an internet troll is doxxed? Or for one reason or another, people realize that these trolls actually aren't the terrifying masterminds or 10 out of 10 Cantle third looks maxing gurus that their profile picture insinuates. It usually goes one of 3 ways. For the sake of their digital footprint, they have to apologize, giving you the understanding that whatever it is that they said on the internet, they don't really stand on. They're often just average people who, if they were face to face with you and sounded like Porky Pig, wouldn't dare stutter if they were having a conversation with you off of sheer fear of getting slapped in the fucking face. Or they're just the Discord mod stereotype. A neckbeard with low social skills, no job, lives in their mother's basement, and makes no money, so you're struggling to even understand how they're keeping themselves alive. Which is probably their mom, by the way. Like, is that really something or someone that you, the viewer, wants to take seriously in life? Is it really? Trolls thrive of reactions. Like, I'm not gonna tell you guys whether you should be upset about that or not, whether you should react to it or not. I'm not even gonna tell you to drink water today. Just come to your own conclusion based upon the information given. Just know that if you don't feed into it, their entire existence collapses. They don't.
Anyways, just to sum this up, bro, watch out for the internet trolls. Don't not worry about no internet trolls. They just regular people like us. They just trying to get you to be mad like them, because they probably had a terrible day. Girlfriend and them got arguing and all that stuff. Might have got through a breakup. Or they just opinion doesn't matter how your opinion. Like, seeing how you know that dude said, "Oh, I think Michael Jackson music was never good." And you see how many niggas was bashing that nigga? Along with me too, because ain't nobody gonna speak on Michael Jackson like that. That nigga is the king of pop. Fuck Drake. Anyways, we on the road to 500, and I'm out.